Hi, Simply Shelly here. It is a snowy Sunday at the end of May, and I thought I have so many women who want to know, should I wear shimmer on my eyes or should I wear matte or a combination? So I'm going to show you the difference. If you want to see what I'm talking about, these are our new pinks, and you can see there are some matte plus some shimmery colors. I prefer to wear matte all the time because it doesn't show as many flaws. You know, it makes everything look more flawless, and you'll see the difference when I show you here. So I'm going to start out with my complete matte look. It's what I wear daily. It's really simple, but I'll also show you how to jazz it up a little bit if you want. So I'm hoping that this lighting is okay and that you can see what I'm doing here. I'm adding Blossom, which is my favorite color. This one right here, you can see it's getting a hole in it. I'm going to have to be replenishing soon. So I'm going just on a daily basis. I pretty much go about 2/3 of the way up. So you can see I've got it not quite up to the brow. Then I'm going to come in with something from this new Cool Pink line. And I think I'll go ahead and do, actually, I feel like the only matte one is the darker one. I can see a few shimmers on some of these. So when you look at my compact, you can really see all of these lower ones are shimmers. The upper ones are matte. I've got one shimmer one in light shades, and it's, I think, let's see, that one right there. Okay, so I'm going to proceed forward so you can just kind of understand what I'm saying here. Okay, let me find my crease brush. So this is my crease brush. I like putting my crease shade on with this because I can come in with the shorter part and blend with the longer part. So I'm actually going to choose enough color that you can see it, the Cashmere Haze right here, so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you on my lips also the difference it makes. So this is Cashmere Haze coming above my crease about 2/3 of the way in. I don't want to darken my inner corner. It's just what makes me feel better. If you like a darker inner corner, that's fine. I just like my inner corner to stay a little bit lighter. I'm going to come in and blend that with my blender, which I don't have the new one, but this is what the new blender is shaped like. This is the one from the Holiday Limited product line. So I'm going to blend with that blender. Now I don't blend to make it muddy. I just very gently blend the edges. I'm getting a little too much on my lid, but it's okay. I can come back in and fix that with some more Blossom. Okay, so there I've got my crease shade on, and that's Cashmere Haze. So then I'm going to take my smudger brush, if I can find it here. The smudger brush is kind of pointy. Where did it go? If I can't find, oh, there it is. Okay. And if you have a white paper towel handy or something that you can kind of brush your brushes off with, I'm going to come in with a dark brown. This one right here. So I think that might be Hot Fudge, or it could be Espresso. But I'm going to come right down my fence line, the fence line, brush next to the nose, outside corner of the eye, right down that fence line, and just bring it in like a little 7 in that outside corner. So it's kind of a little 7. That's quite a lot of color. So this would be more of a glamour look. But let me get it blended. I wanted you to be able to see these colors on video. And since I'm not really going anywhere, I do have one delivery, but on this delivery that I make, I'm just dropping on the porch, so no one's gonna see that I have 2 different eye makeup looks on. Okay, so that's my complete matte side. You can add many more colors. If I wanted to, I could come in with some soft heather. I'm just making sure I don't get too far outside the fence line. But I can come in with some soft heather with just an all over shadow brush, like an all over shadow brush like this. I could bring in a little bit of soft heather, which is the pink one. It's not real pink, it's more mauve. And I could come in here with a little bit of that if I wanted to. And then blend, of course, with my blender. And then clean everything up with my all over brush. I saved this specifically just for my lighter colors. So I'm gonna just lighten this up a little bit, clean this up a little with my Blossom. Okay, so that's all matte. Now I'm gonna go in with separate shimmer brushes. I have enough brushes to where I don't like to mix my shimmers and get my brushes dirty, but you know, we have the brush cleaner, which cleans everything up quickly, but I'm always in a hurry. So I'm gonna take this as my all over light shimmer brush. I'm gonna pick up Moonstone, which is that color right there. And I'm gonna cover my lid with Moonstone. I don't mind Moonstone as a lid shade, but I truly do not, you know, if I'm wearing this, I don't raise it above my lid up into here. So it's just on my lid completely. Today, because I'm doing all shimmer, I'm gonna take it up that 2/3 like we talked about earlier. And if you wanted to, you could bring it up under your brow to highlight, but I really feel that I don't want my brow walking in before I do. So my brow, I typically leave nude colored and definitely no shimmer, especially for my age category. Okay, the next thing is I'll go ahead and take my crease brush. I'm gonna go ahead and get some shimmer on it. So I'm just cleaning it off on my little white paper towel. And I think I'll pick up a little bit of shimmer from the new Pinks collection. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this one, which is just a shimmer and not a sparkle. That's a sparkle, that's a shimmer. So I'm gonna pick up the shimmer, kind of a plum tone. We'll see how it looks. I'm gonna put it right above my crease. And you're gonna see why I choose not to put shimmer on my eyes, because it's already bugging me and I've barely gotten into it. And I'm not even sure this will show up in this video, but we're gonna see. Okay, pulling another brush out to blend. That's a really pretty color. And I already have, since the lookbook came out, I have many people interested in the pinks, loving it, excited about it, ordering. So there we have that color. So now you can see the difference. You can really see when you get shimmer on this inner corner, you can really see it when you are just living. I was gonna say on camera, because we're always on camera, but you know, and then let me just show you a little bit of this sparkle. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna go in now and pick up with my smudger brush. I'm gonna pick up, I think I'll go ahead and just accent with this. I believe this is one of my favorite colors, called Golden Mauve. I think every woman needs a golden mauve. So I'm gonna pick up, oh, I better clean this off and make sure I don't have all that dark brown. I need my brush cleaner sitting here and I don't have it, or micellar water. You can dip your brushes in to your micellar water and it cleans it off too. Okay, so we're coming down the fence like we did on the other side. The other thing I notice about shimmer colors is they're a little looser. They kind of end up on my cheekbone a little bit more than the matte colors. Maybe it's my imagination. Okay, so now I've got that done. I'm gonna come back in and blend a little bit with, I guess I'll blend with this one. Boy, lots of brushes. Okay, so there we have shimmer on one side, matte on the other. Then if I want to, I'm just gonna actually just line underneath. I'm not even gonna line my top lid. I'm just gonna grab this deep brown and I'm gonna do little teeny short strokes to line. You know, I always lift the outer corner. So I start at the outer corner and blend in. Then you can come from the inner corner back out to the center. Kind of go with the way your skin moves. Notice I try not to move my skin as best I can. Then I can take a little skinny brush. This happens to be from our holiday collection as well. But you can also use the end of your brow brush. Okay, so I blended that a bit. And now I'm going to take and do this other side. Same program. Little teeny short strokes. I don't know if you can see the difference through the video about the shimmer versus the matte. Okay, that eye ended up darker, which is fine. I can always just darken this side a little since I am going to be driving. Okay, not doing the top. So I'm going to bring this in just a little wing here and just let it kind of fall to the edge of my eye, because that's just another few minutes if I line the top. Not a big deal. I mean, you do want to thicken and lengthen that upper lid. I could pull this on one side. I could just take this darker cranberry on this shimmer side and I could line. Actually, I'm going to dip some shimmer on it too, because we're going to keep this side all completely shimmery. So I'm just bringing a shadow liner, which is much faster in my opinion. So I've got a shimmer liner on that side. I'll add a little bit more right there. Okay. Then I'm going to add a matte shadow to the other side. And on this, I am going to take the end of my eyebrow brush to line because I don't want to mix that shimmer. So I'm going to just grab a dark brown. I've kind of messed up this brush a little by jamming it into my holder, but it works. Okay, so now I've added some brown to that. I'm going to clean up a little bit here. Just going to grab a Q-tip that I keep handy. And actually, I need a cotton pad, but that's okay. I'm going to do this. Pick up some of this brown. This is where the eye patches come in handy. So I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation brush that already has foundation on it. And I'm going to do that to get all of that scattered shadow from under my eyes. So just my regular mink coat foundation brush that's got foundation on it. I've got mineral powder foundation on this particular brush, and that's a Lori Hogg brush, one of our makeup artists, a celebrity makeup artist. She gifted that to me when I had her come in to train us. So much fun to get with your Mary Kay lady and learn what she learns at these conferences. Now I am going to lash up, and I hold this for about, depending on how busy I am, 15 seconds. You can see that has already lifted with that little 15 seconds. Thicken it with some lash primer. This is the greatest. You know, if you want to have longer lashes without spending a bunch of time on mascara, get yourself a lash primer for 15. It's so worth it. I'll do one side with primer and one without. We'll see if it makes a difference. And my fave mascara, my go-to, is of course Ultimate. I'm not going to curl this other side either, and let's see what a difference it makes. So I'm getting on one coat. Uh-oh, got some on my lid. Let your mascara dry once you get it on your skin, because then you can come back in with a Q-tip and it'll come off just as one. If you try to correct it while the mascara is wet, you're gonna smudge it all over. This way I could just take a little bit of my eye makeup remover and remove it in one chunk, but I'm thinking it'll come right off without worrying about eye makeup remover. Okay, so I threw that on quickly. You know I would add another coat for absolute sure. That's one coat of Ultimate. That should be dry enough for me to come in. Always roll towards the eye when you're fixing, and then kind of maybe smudge it back and forth. Got that done. I do need to use it's the perfectionist in me that got a little bit clumped right there. Okay, so now I'm going over here. No curling, no lash primer, and I'm gonna add mascara. It bugs me when I don't curl or use lash primer. I feel lash primer actually keeps our lashes separate and in one direction. So it's so much easier to add when you've got lash primer on. I feel like I spend more time straightening. Okay, see the difference? Lash primer, no lash primer. Let me get this bottom done. Oh my gosh, I do not like shimmer on my eyes. I can't stand it. It makes me feel like I am ancient and old, and it's so funny. Okay, let's go into lips. Let's mattify. When you use a lip liner, you completely mattify. And so all lip liners are matte. I mean, maybe another company sells one that has shimmer or gloss, but we're doing the new pink, super blue based, absolutely my favorite. It comes in a kit with a lipstick. So, you know, typically I fill in completely, but I just want you to see I'm lining. And then on the high gloss side, the shiny side, I'll fill in because I am going to use a gloss on that side. So this is the pink, and then this is the lipstick that goes with it. It also comes in a nude, but I think summer color calls for pink, but nude will be pretty also for that soft summer daytime look. And then I'm gonna add this gloss because it's right here. This is called, what's this called? Oh my goodness, Pink Fusion. So I'm gonna do Pink Fusion on this gloss side. And I like all. I like shimmer, I like semi-shine, I like matte lips, and I like high gloss. So I like all lips. Then the other side, I'm going to do completely in matte. And this is one of my favorites for summer. It's called Mauve Moment. And I'm gonna put that on this side. Okay, so I didn't do my brows. We're gonna just pretend they're done. I didn't do any cheek color, but I want you to see the difference in half my face. This is the side that's matte. Here's the side that's all shiny. And especially your skin. My skin is matte because I have put powder on, and our translucent powder is the best. If you wanted, you could come back in with that. I don't mind this. I guess if I was kind of a glamour girl, then maybe this wouldn't be so bad. But now I just want to show you one way. If I was going somewhere special and I had this on for daytime, all I do is come in with my Moonstone, the Shimmer. I pick up some Moonstone with my Shimmer brush and I put it right here. And of course, I would add a lot more mascara. So that's what I do. Then I could come in with the new Confident Pink Gloss and just apply it over the top of my Mauve Moment. I'm not real good with gloss. You know that if you've ever seen me before, but there we have it. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this was helpful and shows you the difference between looks that have a lot of shine and looks that are completely matte. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.